Yeah, take a look at this from Mark Dice. It seems like these young jerks, and call themselves Young Turks, that which is named after the Young Turks. Didn't they commit a huge genocide against some Christians, and they were Muslims that did it? And you're gonna name your show after Young Turks? And after that, it's unbelievable. But it explains why they're still on freaking CensorTube, and people like Elmer Williams of the Doctor of Common Sense and Alex Jones, to name a few, were taken down. It really, it says a lot about them. It says a lot about them. But listen to this.
Heads up, this video is not going to be family friendly at all. So if there are kids around, turn the volume way down, or turn the video off and watch it later. Young Turks host Chunk Yogurt is running for Congress in California, hoping to fill the now vacant seat of Katie Hill. She's that floozy who resigned after it came out that she was having threesomes with her staffers. As California's first openly bisexual...
I'm going to go out on a limb here. Let me take a wild guess. She's in the party formerly known as Dems, now the Communist Party of America. Am I seeing that correctly? Am I looking at it at the right angle? Nothing. They say it's two sides, two wings of the same bird, but man, there's a stark contrast from wing to wing. I'll tell you, that's one crazy bird. You got one side that's God, Second Amendment, and freedom, and pro America, and you got the other side that this. Unbelievable, man. Pro-abortion.
Member of Congress. And on Thursday, Chunk landed a huge endorsement from none other than Bernie Sanders. But then yesterday, Bernie Sanders withdrew his endorsement after feminist groups started crying because Chunk had made crude remarks about women's looks in the past.
Listen, he calls him Chunk Yogurt. Chunk Yogurt.
Angeles County Democratic Party denounced him, calling his comments heartless and shameful, and says he doesn't belong in Congress. Apparently him denying the Armenian genocide, where over 1 million Christians were slaughtered by Muslims, wasn't enough to get him denounced by the Democrat Party, but making sexist comments about women's looks goes to...
You see what I mean? They'll get upset over him making comments over women's looks, but totally ignore the fact that he named his channel after a genocide that killed 1 million Christians. This is what I mean. This is why they're wicked, and this is why... when I show you what Steve from Think About It, he happened to be on Alex Jones. Yeah, they break it on down. What Dems, the Communist Party of America, really is about.
Too far.
It ain't about
and
God.
You do know by now, I hope, that the Muslims who committed the Armenian genocide were called the Young Turks, which is the name of Chunk Yogurt's YouTube channel. And of course, if you deny the genocide of over 1 million Christians, and then your YouTube channel bears the same name as those who committed the genocide,
unbelievable, man.
Then YouTube CEO Susan Wojcicki wants to hang out with you and thank you for all your great work.
Demons, man.
After Bernie Sanders backpedaled less than 24 hours after giving his blessing, Chunk took to Twitter to claim that he is not accepting any endorsements, making it seem like he's the one who said thanks, but no thanks.
Yeah, right.
At least now we know where Bernie Sanders draws the line. He won't tolerate sexist remarks about women. Apparently the liberals didn't have a problem with Cenk endorsing sex with animals, however.
I believe that if I were the benevolent dictator of the world, I would legalize bestiality where you are giving, you are pleasuring the animal.
What the?
You see what I'm saying?
What a sick bastard!
Okay.
But this stays on CommuTube, right?
It's the dumbest thing I've said.
It really is the dumbest thing you said. But
No, I'll tell you why. Because so there's was the case that we covered where there was a guy or a girl or something that was pleasuring a horse.
POS,
and the horse came to a conclusion, right? So who got harmed?
you know that people who are... Okay, look, not to be a downer about what you're saying, because what you're saying sounds kind of funny, but a lot of people who are being raped can actually, have an orgasm. So, if a guy is being raped, he can have an orgasm. You can't say, if you come, that means you wanted it. That's not the right way to go.
But number one, you're being an unbelievable downer.
I am, but that's the truth.
Number two, they're not both humans. Number three, if you really asked the horse, did you mind? The answer's got to be no.
Seriously, do you watch this? You know, this goes hand in hand with fake news, Microsoft LSD, and the Common News Network. This is the crap that they endorse. They're all about abortion. They're all about open borders. They're all about everything that's the opposite of what's good, including this crap. Alex Jones, I don't care what you say, what anybody's got to say about him. He tells the truth. This is the opposite of Alex Jones. This is devil shit. Bestiality endorsing that. First came the legalization of two people of the same gender getting married, and then came pretty much 57 genders and nothing on, 58 genders, and now the push for this. This is unbelievable, man. This guy's a sick bastard.
I'm saying no.
This is such an awkward conversation.
It is. All right, I'm gonna leave it be. Okay.
And just a friendly reminder for you other YouTubers out there, if you were to denounce Cenk Ugart's support for bestiality,
I guess he likes to do that with animals. So there you go. And you watch that crap? I hope you don't. Endorsing that. That's demonic.
that will be a violation of YouTube's new terms of service, which forbids you from insulting anybody on their race, gender expression, or sexual orientation. All liberals wanted, they said, was for gay marriage to be legalized, which of course it was in 2015. And now, just a few short years later, we're seeing a proliferation of child drag queen story hour, the acceptance of incest, which they call genetic sexual attraction, and now even bestiality. Oh, you didn't know that liberals consider incest to be perfectly normal these days? Well, apparently you didn't read my last book, Liberalism Find a Cure, because it details it all. 3 years ago now, my how time flies, I interviewed Californians about...
And let me say this, I don't know if one, two sides of the same coin, two sides of the same bird. I don't know one person on this side, meaning conservative, Republican, Christian, that's on this side, I don't know of anybody that endorses abortion, endorses bestiality, endorses 58 genders, endorses two people of the same sex getting married. Do you see where I'm going with this? And the majority of them are God-fearing people. All right? But yet, that side of the bird or coin is totally overran with demonic ideology. Just everything about him, pro-abortion is demonic. That's demonic. That's devilish. You're killing babies. Period. And then this jackass, who's not a conservative, I guarantee you two sides of the same coin of bird, is a libtard.
And many of them accepted incest as perfectly normal and welcomed it into the LGBT plus community.
Is incest acceptable in the safe space without being judgmental? If some folks want to practice incest, are they going to be welcomed in your safe space? If there are two consenting adults?
Like, if they're two consenting adults, I mean, I guess so.
So, like, if a father and his daughter were having a sexual relationship, as long as they were over 18, you wouldn't be judgmental, you would allow them in your safe space? They're part of the LGBT community?
Yeah, if
Look at Mark Dyson's face.
wanted to, and we're like within totally sober and cognitive
And
states of
consenting
mind.
adults?
Yeah.
And you're not being sarcastic at all?
No, I'm not.
You're very serious.
Yeah.
I'm sure that video will get removed at some point because it's not inclusive, it's too divisive, and it is offensive to incestuous couples. And if you think your family's messed up, at least it's not as bad as this Oklahoma mom who married her biological son and then her biological daughter and then was thankfully arrested and sent to prison for her incest. But laws that forbid incest are discriminatory, according to liberals, and they're literally trying to legalize it.
They're sick.
Is there anything else you want to share with us, Chunk, now that the world knows you endorse bestiality?
They're never going to catch me using that word nigger. Except when I say it 6 more times in this recording. Okay. I work too hard for them to catch me using the word nigger. Okay. She's not the wrong kind of nigger.
How does this guy get away with it?
We call nigger.
No, I'm not talking
No
about
conservative can get away with anything close to that.
I'm talking about regular niggas. Well, all I know is
No conservative could get away with anything close to that.
you're quite wrong. But, you know, look, the one thing that I love about it is how he was sure that he was never going to get caught doing it. And of course it turned out he was wrong. Oh, Mr. Yogurt, it's going to be hilarious watching the left continue to eat their own once they learn you've said the dreaded N-word. I'm sure Christmas is going to be real fun for Cenk this year. Hey, son, how's your congressional campaign coming along? And if you want to make Christmas fun this year, there's still time to order my Trump Claus sweatshirt and get it in time. You got to pay a little extra shipping, but you can still make it. The best part is, liberals in your family probably won't even notice, at first, that Santa Claus is actually Trump Claus. Order yours from my online store at markdice.com or click the link in the description below. And this is available on a nice sweatshirt or a t-shirt.
If nothing else, Mark Dice is hilarious, all right? And he tells the truth. But the thing is, these Libby-loos, man, I don't get it. I don't get how they're allowed to be hold any office. I mean, they're just traitorous across the board. Everything about them is against God, against the country, against the government, against the country, against Christians, against babies. It's unbelievable, man. It is. It's unbelievable. I mean, this guy's a sick. I can't stand the young jerks. I really can't. They're freaking demons. And this guy always sounds like he's got a cold.
Let's face it, most guys don't.
He's very
They're
nasally.
still using whatever bar their mommy bought for her little man. Is that what you want? To smell like mama's little man? Ugh.
It's funny, the commercials, but he sounds too nasally. And these Libby-loos always using the word like. I can't stand hearing like. It's Riri-ish. Unbelievable, man.